2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on GA. It's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time.
All right, thank you, David. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for the Heat, Jay Crowder out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Dragic, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Fournier. Here's Gordon. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
It's good. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Nice job by Crowder. More of a shooter than a ball handler. Surprising the D that time.
And both free throws good from Crowder. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And Fultz is a menace inside. Superb at making the D foul him when he's this close to the basket.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside Crowder. Back to Dragic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it's Butler missing. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Isaac throws it down.
And Isaac is, I mean, really breathtaking in transition. A long-legged forward who just devastates the defense with his speed.
Here's Dragic. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. From down in the low post, it goes. Gordon's got his second bucket.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
And it's Butler missing. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Gordon missing. And it's the Heat on the break. Dragic is running. And it's Butler missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Fournier's shot is off. Not a fast start here for the Heat. Trailing by 4. And it's sent back by Isaac. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that overall athleticism of Fultz. Awesome at getting inside and finishing with power.
Now here's Dragic. He dishes it to Crowder. And it's blocked by Gordon. Isaac outside. Wide open. Pass to Fournier. Now Isaac, defended by Butler. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Crowder. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Stolen by Robinson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Here's Dragic from outside. Fournier pulls it down. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Orlando. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's how you do it, Crowder. Great anticipation, as always. Comes up with the steal and ignites the break.
Gordon against Crowder. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Count that one.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
And here's Fultz. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jay Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Robinson. And Hero subbed in for Goran Dragic. Augustine, no luck.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Adebayo. Makes it off the glass.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
Loss with the bounce pass. Vucevic. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 4. The second quarter. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his team.
These guys work so hard and they're young.
Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Iguodala out there with Hero. And it's Jones in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Augustine. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And it's Adebayo in the corner. It's over Vucevic. That shot, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Orlando. Jones, no luck.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Good on the bucket. Adebayo's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Ross passes to Carter-Williams. To the inside. Bamba finds Ross. Jones trying to get open. And that's good. Terrence Ross for 3. Ross has got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Iguodala, no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And a new group in for the Heat. Jay Crowder's checked in for Adebayo. Butler comes in for Jones. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dragic in for Tyler Hero. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Ennis. Carter Williams, the pass to Ross. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. 9 points for Terrence Ross. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Butler. Miami no good on that time either. And the Magic with possession. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target.
And the wide open shot from Crowder, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Crowder's got 5 points so far. Outside Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Crowder with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. It's deflected.
And for a point guard, MCW gets his share of block shots.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a
that
play?
one, Kevin? Unbelievable.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Terrence Ross. Fultz comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Isaac kicks to Fultz. Outside Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 12.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you back. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 12 points, 2 blocks. And that'll do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Jay Crowder with the rebound. He's shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Here's Robinson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jones comes in for Crowder, and it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler continues to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
And the Heat making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Lob pass to Gordon. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Jones. Second shot opportunity, and it's Butler laying it in. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Not surprised to see Jimmy come down with the offensive rebound. He plays with heart and hustle.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Kicks it to Vucevic. Back to Gordon. Fournier passes to Isaac. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. James Ennis, he'll check in for Aaron Gordon. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Ennis. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Pass to Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 8 points for Markelle Fultz.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
To the middle, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Now Fultz. 8 points for him. The pass to Fournier. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break, pushing it up. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Down low, Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Kicks it out to Jones. A three-pointer off the mark. Orlando leading by 18. Now here's Fultz. Isaac outside. And there's the feed to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by Jones.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Back to Fournier. Over Butler. Fournier finds Isaac. Oh, Vucevic in position. 6 on the shot clock. In transition, here comes Miami. Iguodala's running.
When you throw it ahead to Butler, he's a fantastic dunker. Really gets it up and throws it down.
To the paint. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Hero. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Heat have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You can easily understand on that play why many are excited by Tyler Hero. The kid's potential is impressive.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Adebayo. Jay Crowder comes in for Jones. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Dragic in for Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
He was drafted 2 picks ahead of Giannis Antetokounmpo in 2013. Kelly Olynyk has carved out a nice career, though, but it must still give Danny Ainge nightmares.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Dragic taking his time here. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Again, the miss by the Heat. Ross for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ross has got 12.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
Here's Butler. Misses from short range. And so it's Orlando holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Dragic. Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Augustine, that's good.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Jimmy Butler with the 3.
When he finally gets involved from beyond the arc, his first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Augustine passes to Carter Williams. Ross with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Dragic. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And the jam by Ross.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
It's Crowder on the wing. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Vucevic finds Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Augustine. Now Carter Williams. And Crowder comes up to help. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Over to the wing. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Here's Robinson, and Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Isaac goes in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Butler, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Andre Iguodala. Right side, Butler from the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Fournier for 3. It's not going to go for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Shots good by Hero.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
To the inside. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Aaron Gordon.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Hill inside. Aminu on him, and yes, it's good. Hill's got his first 2 points.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Ennis passes to Birch. He kicks it to Augustine. And the pass to Birch. Here's Augustine. Over none. Augustine in the corner. From outside the arc. The Magic again can't hit. Outside Hill. And it's good for 2.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Down low. Silva, the pass to Leonard. To the left side wing. Hero, that's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. On the wing, Porter. Stolen by Gordon. Oh, Vucevic in position, throws down the alley-oop slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And see, well, last season, pretty much a lost year for Otto Porter. Dealt with that foot issue the majority of the year. That just kind of kept him out of the rotation.
Yeah, GA, I mean, I feel bad for everyone. Man. The team viewed him as a key component. He was just gone. He was able to come back right before the season suspension. Porter's still young, and he's looking to reestablish himself as a solid wing this year.
The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. A putback and the second chance effort by Gordon.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Levine dishes to Carter. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
It's Fournier on the wing. Passes it to Fultz. Gordon with it. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Levine, here we go. And it's good, 2 points.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
On the wing, Isaac. The pass to Vucevic. To the middle. And it's sent back by Carter. Levine against Isaac. Outside, Porter. On the wing, Levine. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Isaac. Kicks it to Fournier. Over in the corner, Fultz. Shoots off the step back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Isaac. Gordon, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Yep, that one goes in there. Gordon's got 6 points. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
White, good.
And it's important that Markkanen develops his floor awareness. I mean, passes like that go a long way.
It's Fournier on the wing. 3-pointer. That one misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. Tries it from 9. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I love the effort there. It's huge whenever Markkanen uses his body and height to grab offensive boards. He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Bulls trail by 4. Levine passes to Carter. Kick out to Levine. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Gordon against Markkanen. Here's Levine. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Carter missing. Magic leading by 4. Lobbed up there for Isaac. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just the way of life.
Now here is Carter. Out to White. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And so it's Aaron Gordon. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out,
you know, we should have energy and we should be out playing the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Magic are doing,
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Bulls trail by 8. Young inside. Carter Williams covering. Back to Young. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Satoransky, and that one is stuffed right through.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. Dunn left side. Pass to Cornette. Dunn attacking. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
A masterful penetrator. Once Dunn notices an opening in the defense, he tears it asunder.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Inside. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Carter Williams. Bamba's got his first points in this one. Poked loose. And here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way. Augustine passes to Bamba. Outside for Carter Williams. Out to the wing. Three-pointer Augustine. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Augustine with the steal. Down low. Carter Williams. Here's Bamba. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Carter Williams. Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. Passes to Gordon. Back to Ross. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Young with the steal. Now here's Valentine. Guarded by Augustine.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Magic leading by 6. And here's Augustine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And there's the pass to Cornette. Gordon with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Ennis. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
That's nice hustle up the court. I mean, a nice pass to reward that hustle.
Harrison kicks to Cornette. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Augustine's running, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. Fournier is checked in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Chicago also making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. Right side, Gordon. He feeds it to Vucevic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Finished off the break. Vucevic has got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Carter down low. Vucevic on him. Here's Harrison. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Fultz kicks to Gordon. Chicago grabs the miss. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Harrison. Gordon with the defensive effort.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, the first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 12 points, and that's a wrap. With the
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac into the 3 slot. That's is out there for Orlando.
Hammering it home with ease. Once Porter takes flight, just get out the way.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot and can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record, set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable. Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. For 3, Fournier. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls trail by 8. Vucevic with the block. Isaac against White. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got his second basket.
And always seemingly under control is Isaac. Even when he gets roughed up, he just manages to complete the play.
Feeds it to Carter. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gordon goes in, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down
with ease.
Porter passes to Carter. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Isaac. They get it again. Carter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Big body inside. I mean, Carter Jr. uses his physical advantage as well to pick up fouls.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. Chicago also making some changes. Young's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
Pass to Ross. And here's Ennis. Orlando moving the ball around. Ross kicks to Vucevic. Good on the 7-footer. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Here's Bamba, and it's sent back by Carter.
You got to like seeing this from Carter Jr. using his intimidating wingspan to wipe away the shot.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Carter against Vucevic. Stolen by Carter. And then Levine with the jam.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Vucevic to the pass to Ennis. Carter Williams kicks to Ross. Fires the 3. The Magic again can't hit.
Oh, that's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Carter Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 6.
Well, that's where Carter Williams is at his best, elevating nicely on these physical finishes. Nice toughness.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for James Ennis. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Denzel Valentine comes in for Thaddeus Young. Harrison's checked in for Levine, and it's done in for Satoransky. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dunn misses.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Here's Isaac. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Cornett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hutchison's shot is off.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And Isaac throws it down.
When you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
It's stolen by Carter Williams. And so it's Orlando in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Chris Dunn. Valentine out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Harrison in at the 2-guard spot. And he gets the bucket. Fournier's got his first basket.
Well, that's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And another turnover here by Chicago. So for the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Shaquille Harrison, and it's White in for Chris Dunn. Fultz against White. To the middle, stolen by Markkanen. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Porter passes to Valentine. Markkanen dishes to Valentine. To the inside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. No good that time. Good work defensively by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Markkanen can't get it to go. Magic leading by 10. Oh, Vucevic in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Markkanen with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Magic shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. They grab their own miss. He gets that one. And the Magic lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Takes the three. Fultz finds Fournier. Back to Fultz. Outside Fournier. A fresh 14 for Orlando.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
To the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
But for a high-energy player, nothing gets you revved up more than that. Carter feeds off every hard finish he gets.
Here's Fultz. That one goes. Count it. Fultz has got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Porter dishes to Carter. Back to Porter. Tries it from 19. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, Vucevic in position. Stolen by Markkanen. White the pass to Carter. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Outside Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Isaac misses. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Levine's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for White. Outside Levine. Here's Markkanen. Here's Carter. And he banks in the layup. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. I mean, Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Vucevic trying to get open. And Fultz gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 14.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, what a wonderful dunker. Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it up.
Fultz, no good. Bulls trail by 12. That's tipped. Isaac against Markkanen, and that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Orlando.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Aaron Gordon.
He had a nose for the basketball tonight, playing some disruptive D and picking pockets left and right.
Fultz looking around. Oh, Vucevic in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And it's Carter missing. And it's the Magic's ball. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Here's the lob to the hoop. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Levine can't hit.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop just...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. coming up in the Windy City. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA.
Kevin, good evening. It has been
That warrior mentality, the common thread there, DA. Thanks so much. So here's Miami's starting group. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Dragic looking for an opening. And the pass to Adebayo. It's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Levine following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Levine against Robinson, and the jam by Levine.
And the vertical that Levine has really gives him an advantage when he's able to hit that launching pad.
Outside for Robinson. Butler on the way. From deep. Carter pulls it in. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And Levine throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Butler on the way. Beyond the arc. You can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Porter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Now they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name.
Adebayo on the follow.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
The Bulls have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Butler against Levine. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's Dragic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It's an energy boost not only for the player but for the team when Dragic gets hit like that and still finishes over the defense. His teammates are pumped.
It's stolen by Dragic. And Dragic with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Dragic has got his second basket of the game.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Carter right side. Crowder with the steal. Robinson against Markkanen. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So for the Bulls. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Then for the Heat, Kelly Olynyk checked in for Jay Crowder. Iguodala comes in for Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Markkanen. Great D that time from Adebayo. Miami's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the inside. Levine double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. They get a hand on it, and here are the Bulls now. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. The shot by Satoransky, no good. And it's Miami's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Shots good from Butler.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Satoransky looking around. Passes it to Hutchison. Pass to Cornette. And stolen by Butler. An even 3-on-3 break. Snatched away. Markkanen with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Butler with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo passes to Iguodala. Adebayo kicks to Butler. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Nice D from Levine.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Pass to Satoransky. Here's Cornette with 4 seconds on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Andre Iguodala. Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Harrison, Young out there with Valentine. Then it's Chris Dunn, and it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
Young outside. He kicks it to Valentine. The pass to Cornette. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test guarding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
Passes it to Valentine. Iguodala with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good hustle by Iguodala, an alert defender who you can't be too careless around.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Now here's Olynyk. Defense right on him. Over Harrison. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Porter comes in for Harrison, and it's White in for Dunn. And then for Miami, Jay Crowder's checked in for Olynyk. Duncan Robinson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dragic in for Hero. For Chicago, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Dragic, the pass to Adebayo. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Porter, here we go. Count that bucket. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
And you know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's Young on the wing. Back to White. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Chicago making a switch here. Hutchison's checked in. For Miami, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Outside Dragic. The feed to Crowder. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Crowder's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Hutchison. Kicks to Carter. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Porter. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Heat leading by 4. Down low, here's Crowder, and it's White with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
White against Dragic. Jones, no one around him. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Porter with the steal. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Valentine. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Outside Dragic. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Porter, no luck. The Heat with the lead. Robinson drives in, goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Denzel Valentine. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Miami, Olynyk is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Butler comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Satoransky. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Cornette can't get it to go. Olynyk against Dunn. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Traps in the tray. And the Heat lead by 8.
Yeah, the night is getting long for anybody guarding Jimmy Butler now. With his shot on target, he's going to open up a lot more of his offense.
And stolen by Dunn. And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now,
Kevin, thanks.
all right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. And that should do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the point. Bean passes to Markkanen. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Bean passes to White. Carter kicks to Porter. Feeds it to Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Dragic. Plays it up and banks it in. Dragic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Well, getting the ball off the dribble to the bucket is one of Dragic's strengths. You can't afford to let him get that close to the rim, or he's going to get you.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
No good from Dragic. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Dragic. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Dragic has got 4 points this quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Right side, Porter. Levine deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. And Adebayo throws it down.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Oh, Porter in position. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. Good. And that's now 7 points for Butler.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
White drives in. Dragic with some nice D. The Heat leading by 14. Inside. Crowder dishes to Robinson. Back to Crowder. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Crowder. Guarded by Levine. Crowder, the pass to Adebayo. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Robinson kicks to Butler. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Over Carter. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Crowder. And that's 20 points for Bam Adebayo.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Back to Levine. It's Porter outside. Miami grabs the miss. Stolen by Levine. And it's Carter penetrating. It's stolen by Dragic. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Crowder. That shot off. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Butler against Porter. Outside, White. Carter down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. On the wing, Levine. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Adebayo. And they pick up 2. Adebayo's got 10 points in just the second half.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And so it's Miami out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Bulls 5 right now. Chris Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Young, and it's Harrison in at the small forward. Here's Dunn, and he uses the glass on the layup. Dunn's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bulls. Miami leading by 15. Here's Hero. Now the pass to Iguodala. But they'll get another chance. Here's Hero. Jones for three. That shot missing.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Dunn outside. Sinks that one from the post.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Back to Dragic. Good ball movement here by Miami. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Olynyk.
And Kelly Olynyk, one of those guys who has been very accepting of his role. You give him a bigger load, he's fine with the playing time. And if he has to come off the bench to produce, he's okay with that too.
The Bulls making a switch here. Hutchison's checked in. Young is double. Passes it to Satoransky. Misses the three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Jake Crowder's checked in for Miami. Bulls trail by 15. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by Olynyk.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Hutchison. Olynyk is covering. And the basket by Hutchison.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Olynyk the pass to Hero. Back to Olynyk. Knocks it loose. Dishes it to Crowder. Pass to Hero. And here's Iguodala outside. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. To the inside. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Thaddeus Young. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And stolen by Dunn. Young passes to Hutchison. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time as one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
White, he's checked in for Satoransky. Then for the Heat, Duncan Robinson comes in for Hero, and it's Dragic in for Andre Iguodala. The shot's good from Carter.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Outside Dragic. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're leading by 8. 1:10 left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bam Adebayo.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
It's Dragic with the drive, and he lays it straight in. And the Heat lead by 8.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Butler, no good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Carter kicks to Porter. Back to Carter. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there. The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now Dragic in the corner. It's Robinson. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Crowder in at the 4. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Fultz. Fournier for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Crowder with the steal. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Down low. Butler passes to Adebayo. No good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
To the paint. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Gordon deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac passes to Fournier. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Vucevic doesn't go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Now Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. Back to Vucevic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Robinson. Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Crowder the pass to Hero. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fultz finds Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
And Vucevic throws it down.
There's a chemistry that Vucevic has with his guys, the alley and the oop.
Up top, Dragic, guarded by Fultz. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Yep, that one goes. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Fournier's shot is off. The Heat with the lead. Adebayo down low. Vucevic defending. And it's Butler missing. The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Heat. Dragic looking for an opening. Here's Adebayo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And then for Miami, Olynyk is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Derek Jones comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic. And stolen by Gordon. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Gordon.
Well, don't let that lean frame fool you. Mo Bamba able to muscle through contact. Nice.
And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there. And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Now here's Butler. 5 to shoot.
Well, Jimmy Butler is a gifted offensive player. On that particular instance, a nice interior scorer.
And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Carter Williams in at the 2. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Augustine after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Bamba. Makes it off the glass. Bamba's got his second bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Hero. Guarded by Augustine. And Jones has it in the corner. Heat moving the ball around. Orlando grabs the miss.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Olynyk. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Magic leading by 4. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Iguodala's running. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. And Miami with a change here, too. Dragic is checked in. Now here's Iguodala. Olynyk trying to break loose. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Well, you can see it right there. Andre Iguodala, let's remember this guy grew up in a more physical league. He will be undeterred by the contact.
Here's Bamba. The pass to Vucevic. Now here's Ennis. He's guarded closely.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
The Heat trail by 4. Here's Dragic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derek Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
Well, you love the way Olynyk fills the lane. He sprints up the floor, gets out in transition. Nice.
And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got his first points in this one.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's Fournier on the wing. Isaac passes to Fultz. Down low, Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Here's Fournier following the score by Miami. Shoots over Crowder. Fournier's shot is off. Now here's Dragic. He has 6. 1:06 left here in the second. Olynyk can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Fultz dishes to Carter Williams. Count it.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Dragic. Up and in on the layup. Dragic has got the game tied up here for Miami.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Fultz. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fultz has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
There's Dragic with the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Vucevic. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Their coach.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that's...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3.
You just can't allow Fultz to get around you. He's effective at using his handle to kind of maneuver around the defense.
It's Dragic with the drive. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 6.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Well, how about that? Just glide toward the rim, but finish with power. What a combination by Jimmy.
Fultz against Dragic. Back to Fultz. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here's the fast break. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Adebayo. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Here's Dragic. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
And here's Dragic. After the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic, it's stolen by Vucevic. Fournier passes to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Well, there's a little bit of leaping ability and much anticipation on the alley-oop. Jonathan Isaac, salute.
It's Dragic with the drive. Vucevic with the block. One-on-one fast break. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside Crowder. Butler from outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Jumps up, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo, and just miss after miss right now. And they're running. And the basket by Gordon. And it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
1:07 left in the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dragic. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts. And another fast break opportunity here for the Magic. Here we go. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass from Jimmy Butler, and you've got to have special vision to make it.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The free throw drops for Gordon.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ennis in the corner. Bamba passes to Augustine. He feeds it to Gordon. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
And so Butler nails both of them. 7 seconds left to play in the third. And Augustine kicks to Bamba with 1 on the clock. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's all tied in Orlando. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
How about Iguodala skying for the throw down? A little throwback dunk from Andre. Go ahead.
Ross finds Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. That shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Jones. Over to the left wing. Off target with his 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Ross passes to Ennis. Augustine with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Here's Bamba, and the rejection by Iguodala.
Boy, the suffocating defense of Andre Iguodala, so important to his team. Really good job timing the shot there.
And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Boy, Andre Iguodala is such a physical player. His frame allows him to take contact and get a shot at the goal.
Fultz, he's checked in for Augustine. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Bamba. Here's Ross. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
We call that making it quick work. The chance to start the break, and they take it. Ross is hard to slow down.
Fultz against Iguodala. Over Fultz. The shot comes out. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Gordon. Toss in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Crowder, he's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Dragic. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Dragic. Crowder, the pass to Dragic. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Ross. And here's Fultz. Passes to Isaac. Inside. Here's Ross. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Fultz against Dragic. Lets it fly. And Fultz gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 2.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
Dragic with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 10 points here in the second half.
in the zone. Dragic is laser focused on ensuring they scored on that possession. Sees the target and sinks it.
Pass to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Dragic against Fultz. Dragic against the bucket. Dragic has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
He hits the first one, and that gives him the lead.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
And Orlando making a change here. Fournier is checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Dragic against Fultz. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Feeds to Vucevic. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Yes!
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
There's the pass to Vucevic. Gordon kicks to Isaac. 5 on the clock. Fournier's shot is off. And it's the Heat on the break. To the right side. Three-pointer, Crowder. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. It's an NBA afternoon game here on this payday.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
DA, thank you. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5. Great D that time from Vucevic.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. It's stolen by Carter. And there's Levine on the assist by Markkanen. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Nailed from three-point land.
This is where Markkanen is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
And finished off by Fultz.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
And Markkanen throws it down.
We talk about Markkanen's handle. How about finishing strong above the rim?
The pass to Vucevic. To the inside, Gordon. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Here's Levine. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
On the wing, Isaac. From outside, off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And that one's good by Porter.
Hard to shake Porter's focus. Good at staying in control on the way up.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. Isaac outside. Steps back and shoots. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Levine throws it down.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Now here's Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Fultz. Pass to Isaac. And there it is for him. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Here's Vucevic, a beautiful reverse layup.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Here's Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Orlando. This is his first free throw of the game. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. He's off on the second. The Magic trail by 8. To the paint. And the dunk by Bamba.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here is Augustine. It's hauled in by Cornette. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Passes it to Hutchison. Now done. Shot from 6. Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Out left to the wing. Ennis kicks to Bamba. Back to Ennis. Here's the dish to Augustine. Here's Ross. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Ross.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Young passes to Satoransky. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Harrison out there with Satoransky. Then there's Valentine. Then it's Young. And it's Cornette in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Cornette. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Cornette's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
No good from Ross. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Valentine. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And the pass to Ennis. Back to Carter Williams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I like it. Strong move by MCW. Not the most powerful guy, but fights through the contact for a potential and 1.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Magic. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Bucket is good.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Here in the 2nd quarter with a little over a minute gone. Ross with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
The Magic trail by 11. Pass to Ennis. Bamba with it. Banked in off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Mohamed Bamba.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Now the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume 3-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
And the shot goes down. Valentine's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
For Chicago, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the 2nd. What a quarter so far. Here in the 2nd quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Ennis to the middle. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Orlando also making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Ennis.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Got a hand on it. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
The first one falls.
To me, Chris Dunn has all the tools to be really good. Has to cut down on the turnovers and has to keep working on that jump shot.
And he makes both free throws. The Magic trail by 11. Down low, intercepted. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And then Levine with the jam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Augustine dishes to Vucevic. Doesn't go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
And Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Porter's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Chris Dunn. And that one is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Inside. Shot to stop the run. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist from Fultz. Augustine's got his first bucket in this one. Outside, White. To the paint. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, the athleticism from Fultz is off the charts. Turns on the jets whenever he's taken off towards the basket.
Right side, Levine. And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding a 15-point lead at the end of... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 14 points. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, and that'll...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. The Bulls leading by 17. Carter down low. Vucevic defending. Pass to White on the wing. Porter. It's Carter, high post. 5 to shoot. Levine kicks to Markkanen. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Fultz looking around. Passes it to Vucevic. Fultz, no good.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. 17-point game. Fultz, no good.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Vucevic. Isaac outside. Top of the key, Fournier. Bean with the rebound.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of half.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
The Magic trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the shot goes in.
You know, you gotta love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Markkanen passes to Levine. Back to Markkanen. Levine with it. He's guarded by Fournier. On the wing, Levine. Shins over Fournier. And it's Orlando with the rebound. There's the pass to Fultz. He kicks to Gordon. Fournier gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to White. It's Carter, high post. Markkanen passes to Carter. 6 to shoot. Levine dishes to Markkanen. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Markkanen's got 7.
One of the surprises with Markkanen is how physical he can be. He's willing to mix it up.
And he gets it to go.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside, Markkanen. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
An explosive big man, Wendell Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Markkanen against Isaac. And it's White with the rebound.
And the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Porter passes to Carter. Now Porter. Jacks up a 3. No good on that one. Pass to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Bulls leading by 16. Outside, Levine. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. And Porter putting it right back in. He has 6.
Did you see that play by Porter? His nose for the ball is highlighted when he's working the offensive glass.
Fultz. And the layup is good.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Bulls have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Passes it to Markkanen. There's the lob to Carter.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. For 3, Fournier. Chicago grabs the miss. Porter kicks to White. The pass to Markkanen. Levine inside the three-point line. And the wing jumper offline. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Chris Dunn is out there with Sederance. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Dunn's shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 16. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Then for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Gordon comes in for Ennis, and it's Jonathan Isaac in for Carter Williams. Young, no good. The Magic trail by 13. To the inside, and stolen by Valentine. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Dunn's running.
In the open court, that's where Chris Dunn can really let loose, creating havoc for the defense.
To the middle, here's Ross. Good defensive work there by Young.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Here's Hutchison. Dunn outside. Pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. So the wing on the left. Back to Satoransky. No good with the triple. Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Now here's Valentine. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Dunn outside. Pass to Satoransky. Isaac with the steal. Ross for 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Chicago the other way. Dunn attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Especially dangerous off the bounce. Chris Dunn can shift gears in an instant.
Down low. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The 3 from Valentine. They get it back.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Fultz, he's checked in for the Magic.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
The deep 3 from Levine. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
To the left wing. Markkanen finds LaVine. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Fultz. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. No good from Ross. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And again, Chicago, no good. Ross with it. Pass to Isaac. Back to Ross. Good on the three-point shot.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a three.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from above on a beautiful day here and nothing tips.
Hey, Kevin,
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward.
Here we go.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for the Heat, they've got Adebayo. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Robinson. And it's Dragic in at the 1. And it's Carter missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Getting out on the break. Butler completes the transition play.
White finds Porter to the inside. Here's Carter. No good on the shot. Break D that time from Adebayo. Here's Crowder. And Crowder punches it in.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Butler against Porter. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Miami's ball. 4-point game. Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Markkanen's got the ball. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What's up? And this is the muscle you want to see. Markkanen showing signs of adding strength over time.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's Dragic. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And there's the toughness Dragic needs to show. Able to finish in the face of some very tight defense.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Carter. Good work defensively by Crowder.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Shoots over White. No good from Dragic.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
And the jam by Levine.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
There's some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Dragic against White. Dragic against the bucket.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Chicago trailing here. To the paint. And then Carter with the dunk.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
The Heat have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Outside for Robinson. To the middle. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Robinson.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Dragic kicks to Adebayo. And the wide open shot from Crowder. A three-pointer, no good.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
White, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Dragic with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Outside for Robinson. Butler in the corner. Stolen by Levine. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Outside Levine. Here's Carter. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's White on the wing. Levine against Dragic. Levine, good.
Well, you can't afford to let Levine get comfortable, especially when he's looking to fire from the mid-range.
Butler on the wing. Dragic finds Adebayo. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Bulls lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, Zach LaVine is out there with Young. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Cornette in at the 5.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Levine. Here's Dunn. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Here's the power on that Pruden.
Wow. Oh, I love that aggressiveness from Olenek. I mean, he can create his own offense. I mean, we all know that, but that time with a little cleanup work.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. From 11 feet away, offensive rebound, and the basket by Olenek.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Done outside. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. That one drops for him. Cornette's got his first points of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact at the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys,
they usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A. Here's Iguodala. It's hauled in by the Bulls. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot by Valentine, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Oh, man, the long arms of Iguodala, such an asset, converting around the painted area.
He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Cornette can't get it to go. Miami leading by 5. Here's Jones, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Chicago called for the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Olynyk. Crowder comes in for Andre Iguodala. Butler, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. And it's White missing.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
White down low, guarded by Robinson. And it's Carter missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Carter uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, there is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable. It feels like he can score at will from there.
Robinson down low. White's there. And here is Butler. Good work defensively by Carter.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense. Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Inside, here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 10-point. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Goran Dragic had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 steal. Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
You know what, Ernie?
And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
We've got Jay Crowder. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Heat moving the ball around. A putback, Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got the lead up to 12 now for Miami.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
To the paint, it's stolen by Carter. White with it. Butler covering. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
And this gets the team fired up. Levine is an energizer who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
three-pointer. Dishes to Butler. Up the floor. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Dragic has got 12.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Outside, White. To the inside. Down low. No good on that one. Rockets with some nice D. Miami leading by 12. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Wow, Butler letting it all hang out. This is why he's an all-star caliber player.
LaVine against Robinson. LaVine, good. And 12 points for Zach LaVine.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Robinson passes to Butler. Back to Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
The veteran leadership and wisdom Iguodala offers, I mean, it's huge. I mean, he's a glue guy who does whatever is asked of him.
Young with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat leading by 13. Outside Robinson. Tipped away. And stolen by Dunn. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Back to Satoransky. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And Miami making a change here. Jones is checked in. Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Iguodala, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Chicago making a switch here. Harrison's checked in. .135 left in the third. Here's Hero, and he drops it in from the low post. Hero's got 6 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Over Young. Here's Olynyk. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Olynyk's got his third basket of the night. Iguodala against Dunn. And the rejection by Iguodala.
And the ability to go vertical, I mean, Iguodala's a sneaky shot blocker.
And another fast break for Chicago. Bulls running. Here's Dunn. It's stolen. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Here's Dunn. Olynyk against Young. Harrison kicks to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Valentine, no good. And so it's the Miami Heat. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. And it's Dragic off the drive. It's good. And the Heat lead by 13.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
Carter with the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And for the Heat, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. To the middle. Here's Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Good work defensively by Carter. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 13.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
Here's Dragic. Fades and shoots from about 19 feet. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Here's Markkanen. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Butler on the way. Here's Adebayo. No good there. Good work defensively by Carter. Outside, Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. It's White on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Heat going the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Unloads from 9. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside, here's Markkanen. Miami grabs the miss. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Right side, Levine to the paint. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to White. In the corner, it's Levine. Oh,
goodness.
Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow. Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Dragic against White. No good from Dragic. Bulls trail by 9. On the wing, Levine. Outside, White. Back to Levine. Now the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
What concentration from the big man right there. Carter Jr., I mean, he's experienced at converting difficult baskets.
And he's able to get it back. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. Satoransky's checked in for Chicago. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Here's Dragic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, that's the guy to go to when everything's frenetic. I mean, Carter has that steady.
Dragic against Satoransky. Dragic against the bucket.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Porter passes to Levine. Down low. And then Carter with the dunk.
And for a high-energy player, nothing gets you revved up more than that. Carter feeds off every hard finish he gets.
And Crowder slams it in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Levine finds Carter. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Dragic. The pass to Robinson. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That three off the mark. Here's Levine. It's stolen by Adebayo. And so it's the Heat winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.